G'day team, thanks for joining us for another video. Today we'll be having a look at the rotating roster. You may call it rotating timesheets or weekly template, anything you like, so using your own language. Hopefully we're on the same page. It's the weekly schedule of hours. So as we have a look here, we'll see the filters. We can filter our records down the bottom here by customer, for instance. That customer has one booking, 1 hourly booking over there, and we can clear our filters there. So we start again. We can see people's names and pictures and number of hours total for the week, as well as their individual shifts there. And we can see the days have a total there, as well as the total number of hours for the week. Okay, so we've also got a plus button, and that will add a record, so we can choose a site there, a customer, and we can give it a rotation. You can add multiple in here, so you might have every Monday and Wednesday, beginning, say next week, blah blah blah, start time, finish time. If it's got a set lunch break, put the lunch break in there. Give it a shift type, usually on the rotation or the template, it'll be a standard type shift, so that's recurring. If you know who's doing it, great, put them in there, and if not, leave it as fill this shift, and if you've got your bark set to auto, it'll automatically fill that shift with the appropriate trained and licensed people that are close enough and not doing too many hours. So service type, so it could be management attendance. So all of your management hours should be in here as rotating, because they'll generally be a very standard 9 to 5 or something similar to that each week. So you would choose the customer being yourself, and so that will be an internal cost to the company for those management hours. Alright, so the next thing we'll see is this week selector, and so that'll show you the next 4 weeks that haven't been sent through. So we can see once we choose a date there, we've got little blue dates in there now, and we're ready to make, and it will make a draft roster. So that's a key there, is the fact that we're not live yet. We now get this draft where we can have a play with it. You could have this draft sitting there for a day or 2 or 3 or however long it takes to work out your rosters and tidy them up. So if you've got double bookings, for instance, it won't allow double bookings to go live. So I can see already that there is, for me, there's a 10 till 3 shift and a 9 till 2. Well, it won't allow that because from 10 till 2 I'm getting double paid. So yeah, it's fairly safe to go live now, and I expect that in the background now it's crunching the numbers and trying to put that into the roster, but it will come back, there we go, with an error, and it's telling me that you cannot roster them twice at the same time. So all those there, what I need to do is either reassign that to someone, which I click on the little garden, it'll show me a list. In this case there's only one because we haven't got a lot of data or personnel in there. It'll show me those people who are trained and available during those times to take that shift. So if we run that along for a couple, so on that particular day somebody's working those shifts, or everyone's working those shifts, and there's nobody available. So I either need to train somebody up, which training can be done online through My Training there, so they answer their training questions for that particular site, etc. Or it can be recruited for, so you need to recruit, and if that's how to go back to your draft roster, which is in progress. Just straight back to it, and that's where you left off. So on this occasion, because we're only demonstrating this, I'll delete the rest of them just to speed things along. But anywhere where Bark couldn't find a replacement means you'll need to train someone or recruit someone. Right, so let's see how we go with that. Oh, sorry, we've got an edit button here as well, which will obviously edit the shift. So change what needs changing and press save. And obviously we've seen the delete work as well. So that's the reassign, the edit, and the delete next to every shift. And now I'll hit the go live. It's now going to do some work in the background. And that work has now been done. And the draft roster is cleared. And those shifts you will find now are in the roster. And now it's redirected me to the roster page for that week, so it'll put that week into the filter up here, ready for you to see what you've actually produced. So we can now see that the roster's in there just as we sent it across. If we click on some of these sites, we can see the site details and even edit the site details there if we put the addresses and things wrong. And it's very similar to the draft roster. We can reassign, edit, approve shifts, etc., even sign people on and things like that. Okay, thanks very much for watching.